Santa lives at the North Pole, according to the myth, and is said to come down the chimney, or this vortex of fire that's similar to our own spine, which has a fire at the bottom of it. See, all the mysteries and the myths of Santa Claus can be found in our own body. In the story, 'twas the night before Christmas, it said he laid a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. This is a Kundalini Kriya, alternate nostril breathing, and this is what allows the life force to rise up the spine, just like Santa does up the chimney. You can see the hat of Santa in the putamen, in the brain. Signs of samadhi are jingling bells and laughter and bright spirits, the same thing you hear in the Jingle Bells song. The sign of raising the Kundalini, jingling bells, laughter, and bright spirits. You can see in the candy cane the path that the Kundalini takes up and above, over the top of the head, culminating at the brow, or even going down the body, down the front of the body towards the heart. This is another Kriya and another technique used in Kundalini Yoga, the candy cane, or the shepherd's crook. In Rudolph, we see somewhat of like an indigo child, or someone who has raised their Kundalini or was born in tune with their life force and their divinity, but was shunned because of that, but eventually was able to use their uniqueness like a bodhisattva to serve humanity. The 8 reindeer can be seen as the 8 directions, or also the 8 points of the vehicle, Merkaba, chariot. Merkaba means chariot, and the sleigh is a chariot. So Santa's sleigh, guided by the 8 reindeer, can be seen as his Merkaba, or his vehicle that allows him to go in all directions. This Christmas song, Silver and Gold, talks about silver and gold decorations on every Christmas tree. It means so much more when I see. We're seeing the silver and gold, the lunar and the solar, the Ida Pingala left and right nadis of the Kundalini energy body. The Christmas tree is a pine tree, which is pineal gland. It's also an evergreen tree, or a tree of immortality, or ever-living life. And we decorate it with lights similar to the chakras, decorating our own energy body. Santa Claus comes from Santa Claustrum, the claustrum being a part of the brain that allows the secretion of the Christ oil. The claustrum is where Santa Claus comes from, and this can be found in our own brain. It allows us to secrete the Christ oil. Christ means oil. Saint Nicholas is Saint Nagalis. Nigalis, a real miracle-working yogi, black, indigenous, melanated person from Europe. And we only use the word Merry, feeling merry, Merry Christmas during this time of the year. Mary. Tamari is another name for Egypt. Mary is another name for Isis. Mary. Murder means love in Egypt. Merry Christmas.